Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how many people are here. Probably not a lot, but it's pretty late, so I don't blame you guys. It's Friday. Had a long day. We're chilling. Bitcoin's chilling. We got no work tomorrow. We got some other obligations later in the day, but it should be a chill today. What's going on, Jim Kennedy? How was your day today, my good friend? I just got back from Miracle on 34th Street. It was a good time. Alright. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Ethan Albert said, "Sup, JJ, I'm chilling. How about you?" I'm doing pretty good, actually. The play was awesome. Everyone did an amazing job. It was a fun time. And I get to see it 2 more times, so I get to see how it evolves over the performances. Hoff said, "Late night stream, let's effing go." Jim Kennedy said, "Pretty chill day." Hell yeah. Those are the best days, man. Those are the best days. Master Trollia said, "Good evening, degenerational wealth creators." Exactly. Jim Kennedy said, "You went to a play?" Yes, I did. My fiance was a stage manager and kind of a co-director. And my daughter had 2 roles in the play, actually. It was a fun time. It was a fun time. Guys, Bitcoin's chilling. I did forget to put the correct thumbnail yesterday during the stream, but afterwards I noticed and I did change it. So we had a "It's a Trap" thumbnail for yesterday's stream, and I said it in the title as well. Bull trap, bear trap, and then today, what did we witness? That exact thing. Bam. Look at that. Look at that big, beautiful wick. Look at that. That's awesome. So Bitcoin is continuing to outperform all the no-coiners' expectations. Very cool. Let's check out our liquidation heat map. I have not had dinner yet. We got 100,440. That's actually pretty close. And then down below, we got 98,931. 31. What have I done? 98,931. That's actually pretty dang close too. Wow, that's really close to where we're at right now. So they're probably going to hit that. What else do we have below us? A couple more. There's a lot above us, though. So we got 110 and then 106. So I'm going to put one at 102,345. You know what? John's probably going to show up and yell at me. Because I could have been doing this the whole time. Was it 102,345? Is that what it was? Yes, and then we got 102,583. Okay, so those are our liquidation points. These are 2 big boys, so I'm going to make them a little bit thicker. I don't want to make them too thick, though, just because they're so close together. Let's see. Ooh, Dave is joining us. Welcome, Dave. Let's see. John said, "I was at the grocery store today, caught some woman staring at me. She got closer and said, 'I love the shirt.' I was wearing the Coffee Beanie Ghost hoodie. That shit happens to me so effing always." John, I gotta send you some cards or something. Maybe some cards with like a little QR code with the ghost in the middle, and that way people can scan it and buy the merch. I think that's a good idea. Did you tell her where to get it? Billy said, "Plays are for gays." Ha, I'm a poet and I didn't know it. Oh, your daughter's play. I won't mess with that. Thank you, Philly. Appreciate the respect. And pretty sure my daughter is gay. And the man that played Santa is gay as well, so you are not wrong. Jim Kennedy said, "I love almost any live performances." Live performances are the way to go. They're underrated. Like, I know that they're hugely popular and they make a ton of money, but not enough people go to them. Everyone always wants to go to a concert whenever, and that's what they get their girlfriend or boyfriend for their birthday or whatever. I don't know how many times I've gone to a play for a birthday or Christmas or whatever, or stand-up comedian. Any kind of live show is like the best thing in the world, and it's so much fun. It could be the most random, obscure thing. We went to like Cirque du Soleil one year at a local theater, and it was like a national installment of the performers, and they were all Chinese. Like, we have no interest in this stuff ever, but it was freaking cool show. It was so cool. Hoffs said, "Let's get some 99K support." Exactly. We gotta call reinforcements. Jim Kennedy said, "I'll even go see a barbershop quartet." Dude, a barbershop quartet would be so sick. Philly said, "JJ, how many more subs do you need to stop showing your face?" Hoff said, Ether? I can't read that. Something was 4K. Why would you pay that much money for something like that? Jim Kennedy said, "LOL, Philly." All right, let's go through our assets today, guys. I don't remember. Is this blue line? Yeah, that's my prediction for December. So we might actually just chill around here for a bit. That would be kind of cool. ETH up. Following my line perfectly. Total 3. Still not trying to break out, but it wants to. Sol. Ooh. Uh-oh. See, I'm worried that Sol has entered this stage. Is it just going to do this until it touches this? I hope not. ADA. ADA's trying. It broke out of this sloppy triangle, retested it, wrote it for support. Hopefully it does the same thing that Bitcoin did, where it broke out of the inverse head and shoulders, rode the support, and then blasted off. That's what I want to see ADA do, because ADA did the breaking of the inverse head and shoulders and hit the target before Bitcoin did. Bitcoin followed shortly thereafter. So hopefully they're kind of working off of each other. Snack broke down out of this. This was also a sloppy triangle, though, so I guess there's not a lot of confluence there. The beginning and the end, maybe that wick in the middle. I don't even know if I would consider that. Let's see if I can get a pattern here. This is a current high, so there's indecisiveness for sure. Maybe is it just an ascending channel? No, that's sloppy too. I don't know. How about that? I like that. That looks pretty good. But then this one doesn't make sense. Like that? Yeah, I guess it's just an ascending channel. That's what I see. I don't know. It's sloppy. There might not even be a pattern. It's kind of doing the same thing that it did back here, but really, really sloppy with a lot of wicks. Does it continue up like it did before? We'll see. XRP. I will say, let me actually show you guys something really quick. I want to show you guys something, because I know that he's not here to speak for himself, so I will show you directly from the horse's mouth. Mr. Cletus. Actually, I should just say myself, mentions me. Clint said, "I never thought I'd remotely ever look into the Cardano ecotech system, but holy fuck, is it pretty sophisticated and mature." And then he tagged the Fractal Farquad himself. "I'm a nerd, and their ecosystem tech is really pretty cool." There you have it, folks. Mr. Clint Cook, Cletus Maximus himself, likes the Cardano tech. Let me see. John said, "Gotta go to bed later, folks. Take it easy, John. Thanks for stopping by. Happy Friday. Enjoy the weekend, man." Philly said, "Oh, I love live comedians." Philly, live comedians are like my favorite things to go see. I saw Jeff Ross just before the roast of Justin Bieber, and he told us some of those jokes before the roast. It was so good. Philly said, "JJ, I thought we made ourselves clear. It's Seether. It's Seether, not ETH." I've never actually heard the band ETH. I've heard of Seether, though. I enjoy Seether. Jim Kennedy said, "Price targets for ADA." I'm looking for new all-time highs, Jim. People are talking about $2 before Christmas, so if that would be crazy. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but that's what the people in the verse are talking about.
Philly said, a sloppy triangle is what I call my last threesome. Master Trolia said, that's right. Philly said, H-bar made good moves today. Did we see H-bar yet? Not yet. Yeah, H-bar and XRP look great. H-bar broke out of that falling channel beautifully, and then it just skyrocketed. That would have been a great trade. I was busy, though. Polkadot looking good. SUI looking amazing. Look at SUI. Look at SUI. Let's go back to XRP. I didn't spend enough time on it. So XRP, this was a failed fractal, guys. XRP got the little head and shoulders, and it was a small, but it actually hit the target. It was a small head and shoulders, but it 1000% hit the target. And this would work better on a lower time frame, but if you just look, you got the head and shoulders right here. So if you measure that, this is the neckline. It's a very shallow shoulders. But again, that's where the lower time frames come into play. And you measure that, and again, I like to be frugal with my head and shoulder targets because a lot of times they don't play out. This one played out perfectly. I don't think I've ever seen a better executed head and shoulders. And now it went from the head and shoulders into a potential W formation. So XRP is looking pretty decent for a potential upside. Depends on how the rest of the market cooperates. C is a little choppy sideways. A little bit. Cass is finally doing something, of course. I told you guys. This thing made me butthurt. I said I wasn't going to trade it anymore. Now it's going to move. And it's going to move hard. I'm still going to be butthurt. Avalanche, chilling sideways. Link. Ooh. What did I say was going to happen? You can't make this stuff up, guys. Are you kidding me? Look at the wick. Are you ready? Look at that wick. I'm speechless. Hop said Clint who? Billy said JJ, you ever see Jim Jeffries? No. He's the Australian comedian. No. Rise Gaming said, yo, what up, bro? You day trade? Of course I day trade. Philly said, I hope XRP isn't going to be a stablecoin for another 3 months. It could. It very well could. I doubt it, though. But it could be. Yeah, guys. I'm not gonna keep saying it, but I'm probably gonna keep saying it. I called this move on Link. I called this move on Link, and I called this move on Link. And you can see that because this line was drawn on the chart. And you guys can actually go backdate it. I bet you I drew it on the chart yesterday. And it played out perfectly. Perfectly. And again, did I trade it? No, I did not. But I'm not always right. This is another great example of when I'm not right. This one didn't play out at all, even remotely. It played out halfway, which is probably when I drew this. And then it didn't hit the target. And then it didn't hit the target. And then it didn't hit the target. And now it's completely invalidated. Because what? This isn't remotely close to this at all. So I was wrong. Even I can be wrong sometimes. Lunk has been doing pretty decent, actually, surprisingly. Polygon-matic Pole, also doing pretty decent. Near, doing exactly what we said it was going to do, just keep chopping to the upside. Chili's keeps closing above 13. That's what I want to see. I want to see it continue to the upside. MicroStrategy today closed a little bit of recovery. DXY, a little bit of recovery. Looks like it's potentially setting up a little double bottom situation. Silver, still super sideways. NASDAQ new all-time high today like nothing ever happened. Same with the S&P 500. Let's fucking go. Bitcoin dominance, getting more dumpy poo. Very nice. Bitcoin just chilling like it's no one's business. Randomly poking its head above 100K. It's been a fun time, guys. It really has been. What platform do I use? I actually right now use Bitunix, which if you're interested, they do not require KYC. There is a affiliate link in the description. But the closest experience to MXC is Ourbit. There's also a link for them in the description. I do have an Ourbit account. I just have not migrated over to Ourbit yet. But I do miss MXC very much. Philly said, I use KuCoin. Yeah, Philly's still on KuCoin. I miss KuCoin too. But MXC, That user interface was so amazing. He said, can you look at SUI and if it have a pullback and to what? Breach. Jim Kennedy said, Blink is now almost 9% of my portfolio after these big moves. Hell yeah. Breach said, what do you think about H-bar reaching 70 cents by New Year's? Hoff said, can you look at Aptos and Benji? Philly said, I need to thank Clint for his PLTR recommendation. Your bit? All right. We're going to look at SUI and see if it'll have a pullback and to what. So I'm just going to give my suggestions. Okay, now, before I tell you any of this, I'm going to tell you this right here. While SUI was making these gigantic moves, this blue line was my prediction. I said, I bet you it's going to pull back to $1.40. And it never did. The closest it got was $1.60, which is a pretty far cry from $1.40. That's 14%, which is a large amount. If it would have dropped down there, I was calling for a 10% drop from there. From up here, I was calling for, what the heck is that? Like a 27% drop. Never got it. So I'm not good at bearish stuff. That's my preface for this. I'm not good at making predictions on pullbacks. Having said that, I will tell you what I think could happen. I think it's possible. If it breaks above this, it's probably going to retest it and continue up. That's what I would look for the bullish scenario. A bearish scenario, I would look for a rejection off of 450. A hard rejection off of 450. Maybe it mellows out for a little bit. Maybe it goes down a little bit. And then it tries again and sets up some bullish div. That's supposed to be down. Sets up some bullish div. That's what I would be looking for. So me, personally, my worst case scenario for SUI, worst case, in my opinion, 345. That's like end of the world stuff. Like stuff's not looking good. Bitcoin's getting a bad pullback. People are flooding everything. The market looks like crap. Best case pullback, if it does pull back, maybe it retests 4. That's a good psychological level. Because, actually, let me do that. Let me show you right here. So it's never hit these numbers before, so it's a big deal. It's got to establish some kind of foundation before it continues up, which is what happened here. It went crazy, and now it's starting to establish foundation. So now, at these price levels that it's never been at, all of this right here, this was establishing volume in all of this area. Because previously, the all-time high was like $2.23, I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that, but SUI's pretty new. Yeah, it's never been this high before. At least on Binance. I'm sure maybe it was listed elsewhere and it listed at a high price. I have no idea. But on Binance, it's never been this high. So there's not a lot of volume. So I could definitely see $4 retesting as a psychological level. That's in like a bull scenario as well. Breach said, what do you think H-bar reaching 70 cents by New Year's? H-bar. 70 cents by New Year's? I guess that's entirely going to depend on the rest of the market. That's quite a move. That's a 2x right now. By New Year's. I'm not going to say it's out of the question. It is a pretty tall order, though. 100% move, exactly. So, what do I think of that? Well, right now, you probably have a cup and handle forming, if I had to guess. I don't think it's out of the question. H-bar's been making some pretty damn big moves. And compared to other stuff from the local bottom, H-bar's up 730%. So just be careful. It might get a pretty nasty pullback at some point. See, H-bar is a good example for this. Actually, I don't even know if I can see previous price action. Right there. So there you go. So H-bar had a very hefty move. And it pulled back here. It pulled back perfectly. You can see the wick perfectly to this support level right here. This resistance turned support. And maybe it does that again. what would the next support level be? Maybe right like here. If it pulled back hard. Otherwise, right here. But I feel like 70 cents is definitely in the cards. I just don't know if it would be before New Year. That's 70 cents for H bar before New Year is the same as the people talking about $2 ADA before New Year. It's a bit crazy right now. But it might not be. It might not be crazy at all. And then Hops wanted to look at Aptos and Benji. Let me read the rest of the chat really quick. Jim Kennedy said, how low do you think Bitcoin dominance will go this cycle? I'm thinking not as low as last cycle. 45%. Honestly, if Bitcoin dominance kept doing lower highs and higher lows, creating a triangle, a longer term triangle, I do kind of agree with you, Jim. Philly said Sol kind of has me worried. Hoff said Philly likes paying fees. Philly said I love fees. Hoffs, you want to eliminate fees? Go buy $1,000 worth of XLM. Dave said, bro, you need to change your settings on whatever you're streaming on. My comments are blocked all the time. It has nothing to do with the settings on whatever I'm streaming on. It's just YouTube. Especially if your comments are blocked. That's entirely dependent on YouTube. Philly said, Dave, click on all comments. Default is top comments. Zero said yo. Hoff said zero. Zero said what up, Hoffy. Philly said JJ, something you were talking about yesterday. Move up, then it swings low, then swings back up. What time chart is the best viewed on? I've actually been having a ton of luck on the 4-hour. When I first started trading, I used the 4-hour and I won like majority of my moves. And then I started getting into the 15-minute and the lower time frames and I started losing like crazy. When I started streaming recently, I started doing the 4-hour again, and now I feel like I'm unstoppable. And maybe that's just because we're entering a bull market. But I don't know. Hop said that's right. He started later. It's a Saturday morning in Pakistan. Philly said Zero. What up, bro? Zero said all G, Philly. What's going on, Zero? Welcome. Happy Friday or Saturday to you. Yeah, Dave. I'm not sure why your comments might be blocked. I'm not sure. I got no strict settings on my my YouTube comments though. I have zero. I have zero settings on my YouTube comments. Okay. And then Hoff said Aptos and Benji. Aptos. So Aptos had a decent run up back here. A little pullback. Decent sized pullback, actually. Almost 50% pullback. And then it just started chilling. So you're in kind of an accumulation zone right now. What I would look for, which is like what it's trying to do right now, actually, I would look for it to break out and then retest and confirm this as support and then continue up, which looks like exactly what it's trying to do right now on the 4-hour. The 4-hour just opened. So look for that retest. And this is kind of sloppily placed. I would place it on top of the candle closes on the 4-hour. You want it to hold this level. And it might not. It might go below it, and then it might get back above it and go below it, and then it finally uses it as support and continues to the upside. It doesn't have to be a quick... Just because it closes below it doesn't mean that it's going to bust through the bottom one. You know what I mean? So you already got a couple closes above it. It's just kind of, it's asking permission right now. And then Benji. Basenji, this guy. Poloniax, jeez. Bitmarked. There we go. That's much better. If this is the right one, I'd say this is definitely some kind of bottoming pattern. That was trying to be a W. This one's trying to be a W. This is definitely a bottoming, like, accumulation situation, in my opinion. I guess I would just call it bottoming more than anything. It's very choppy. Is this the right one? This chart looks awful. Tiger Truong said, is Jasmine looking the same? Let's go take a look at Jasmine. Rice Gaming said, what do you see SUI getting to during the bull run? $20? What's it at right now? SUI, I feel like $20 would be easy. What's the market cap? During the bull run? People are talking about SUI being the soul flipper. My price target, my bullish price target for SUI, it's at a $12.65 billion market cap. And Sol's at 112. Oops. So, what the hell? Okay, 12, and then we got 650 million. Yep. So 8.8 times 4. So 32 billion or $32. I feel like 20's easily achievable for SUI as long as they keep their market share, as long as they keep their dominance. So SUI's dominance right now is 0.35% of the market. As long as it keeps continuing to the upside, because this is in an uptrend right now. It's in a big uptrend. As long as SUI dominance continues to the upside, then I think it could easily reach $20. That's what you want to see. This just means that people are buying SUI at the same rate of interest as they always have been. And increasing, like equally increasing over time. You want to maintain that trajectory to the upside with the market cap. Or if it just stays where it's at right now and the total 3 just keeps going up, the market cap will still increase. Let's check the chat. Jasmine, let's go look at Jasmine. Yeah, Jasmine just looks amazing. Jasmine accumulated sideways, busted up out of this, I guess technically ascending broadening wedge, and just exploded. And it keeps doing the same thing. It pops up, accumulates a little bit, pops up, accumulates a little bit. It's probably going to pop up and accumulate a little bit. It does have a pretty violent parabola, though, right now. So you do got to be careful because this will crash down eventually and do a nice little recovery. But right now, this right here, swinging up so fast, it could continue to swing up or it could start to mellow out a little bit. So just watch out. But Jasmine's got the name. People know it. It kind of came in late last bull market, so it might be even more exciting to people because it's newer. What else do we got? Dave wants to go look at bits. Billy said, isn't APT the apartment coin? Huff said, that's not Aptos. What? Yeah, APT, USD. That's what I did, isn't it? Oops. No? Oh, I guess you're right. Okay. My bad. First, though, I'm going to go look at bits. Just launched today, didn't it? Hold on, let me get the correct thing for bits. Just bits. Back. And it's on base. Dude. There we go. No, me bits. So we got this guy's thing. I'm going to click on this guy's video.
Okay, everybody.
There we go. Jeez. Jeez. All right, Marbits. Where can I trade it? So there's an app. Tokenomics. Contract address. Here we go. That's what I was looking for. Beautiful. All right. Sick. Ooh, damn. If you guys, for the record, Dave shared this in the Telegram. And he gave all the information on it, the launch date, and everything. And it blew up. Look at this. If you guys were in the Telegram, which is free, Dave shared this, you'd be up 400% at launch. Not financial advice, but that's a pretty big win. That is a pretty big win. Congratulations, Dave. Hell yeah. I have never worked on base chain, so I did not get in on this, but I have been reading all of the information that you've been sharing in there. So, I appreciate you looking out. Hell yeah. Look at that. A coin. You know what's crazy? This coin went up to $1 million market cap pretty much overnight. And I'm pretty sure they had a pre-sale. There's pre-existing holders, which is what the Hawk Tua girl, Haley Welch, tried to say why her coin dumped or whatever. I don't know. It's a little bit suspicious. I'm not going to say that she scammed people. I don't think that she did. I think she might be a victim of that whole thing. But the fact that this coin didn't dump right on launch and rug everybody kind of shows you, I guess, the difference in communities. Like, I don't know. It's just, maybe there's just one outlier, but still. Okay, let's look at Aptos for Hoffs. What was this from March? Yep. Okay, so this is when Bitcoin broke its previous highs, which every coin has that exact situation on their charts. The question is, when is Aptos going to do that same thing? $19? What is the previous high? Is that the previous high? Is this all the chart data on Aptos? What's great is this right here. The only thing I don't like is that this dumped like almost the entire move. This dumped fast. This was a violent rip to the downside. 50% rip down in 2 weeks. Why? But I do like this pattern. This is kind of giving me cup and handle vibes. It's kind of giving me double bottom vibes. So that's on the weekly too. The weekly having any kind of bullish pattern is huge. That being said, this is doing the same thing that ETH is doing. The same exact thing. Look at this. Up, sideways, down. Up, sideways, it's probably going to come down. And it's going to go up, and then it's going to go sideways, and then it's going to come down. And then it's going to keep doing that. And then over time, when you actually look at the chart and zoom out, it's going to have gone whoop. But all these people right here, they're going to be like, F this coin, and they're going to sell. People right here, F this coin, they're going to sell. People right here, F this coin, they're going to sell. Every single time. Because it's going to pop up, and then they're going to buy. Everyone's going to buy like crazy right here, and then it's just going to go sideways, and then they're going to be like, F this coin. And people get impatient, and then they're going to keep buying every time. It's going to pop up, they're going to buy right here, and then it's going to go down a little bit and chop sideways, and they're going to be like, F this coin, they're going to sell, and then it's going to do the same thing. And everyone's going to keep getting mad, and they're going to keep getting rugged, and the coin's going to keep going up because the smart people aren't selling the bottom. ETH is doing the exact same thing. The exact same thing. All right, let's read the chat. Rise Gaming, so good time to invest on it now, regardless, if we want to hold it for that long. In my opinion, you gotta have your own conviction. You gotta have your own reason for buying. In my opinion, I would buy some SUI right now if I didn't have that much. But it would be a long-term hold, and because it's a higher market cap, I wouldn't be expecting insane gains out of it. 8x is still pretty significant, especially for the crypto market. The fact that SUI has an ecosystem and people are calling it the soul killer, I feel like is a decent narrative for it. I think the only problem that I have with it personally right now is all of the projects that I've bought on SUI have rugged. So I think their ecosystem needs, like all of these, I've never even heard of these. These are all new. I'll tell you what ones I recognize. Hippo and Blub. The rest of these I've never heard of. They're all new. And in my opinion, that's not a good thing. This thing's freaking 5 hours old. Like, and Soul has that too, so maybe I'm just being picky and a little sore loser. But Acat was like the darling of SUI. It's at 24 million right now, but I bet you the chart doesn't look that great. Okay, I stand corrected. But, I mean, on a daily, this is a pretty big rip down. Maybe I just bought the wrong ones. It could just be my experience personally. But I do like the ecosystem, and I'll tell you what, it's definitely better than other ecosystems that I've attempted to participate in. Like, specifically, Caspa. I love Caspa. I want it to do really well. The ecosystem apparently exists. But it takes like 30-minute video, like how to walk through in order for you to even figure out how to buy anything on their ecosystem. SUI is beautifully integrated. Now, another thing I will say is I believe this list is sorted by volume, which means Optimism, Polygon, whatever the hell Hyperliquid is, Avalanche, Arbitrum, Base, Binance Smart Chain, and Ethereum all have more volume going through their chain than SUI, and it's about to be flipped by Pulse Chain. And freaking Cello. Cello is the most dino coin I know of. And look at this. They don't even have thumbnails on their freaking coins. What is this junk? It's garbage. So, SUI, it's not bad, but it's not doing as good as I would like it to, personally. But I do feel like that can change. And, I mean, it's kind of one of the only recent movers. Bitcoin was dumping from 100K, and SUI just started rocketing to the upside. It's sitting at all-time highs. It keeps going up because there's demand for it. And in my experience, that drives the price up over time. And if you zoom out, like I am doing so right here, you can also see the parabola forming from the bottom. It's starting to go up, and it's starting to go up more and faster. And once the bull market comes and stuff starts really taking off, like we've seen some pretty crazy pumps recently. This is, again, still just the beginning. Just the beginning. Let me show you guys Google Trends. Google Trends. Literally peak bull market last year. This was 100%. Right now, compared to that, 15% people searching for cryptocurrency. Nobody cares. Nobody cares right now. Retail. Now that Bitcoin has broken 100K, pretty sure this is going to explode. My mom told me about it. My mom was like, oh yeah, I heard about that. Because I was like, Bitcoin hit 100K. My mom doesn't know crypto people at all. But everyone's starting to hear Bitcoin broke 100K. And they're going to want some. because I just watched it go from 17K, like not even a year ago, to 100. That's crazy. Tiger said because Jasmine broke out that cup and handle pattern though. Billy said that was Jasmine bear market low. Billy said Solana one of my biggest holds and it's deep dicking me. What the heck? Billy, did you just buy it? It's like at all-time highs, isn't it? How is it deep dicking you at all? Billy said Hawk Tour Girl is so over. I don't know. I feel like that whole thing was weird. There's something more to that situation. Dave said I'm up about 5K. Hell yeah, Dave. Hell yeah. Spam the W's in the chat for Dave. He's up about 5K. Billy said, but Hippo and Blub are memes. They are memes. You're correct. I will say, Dave has some pretty damn good alpha. It's rare, but when it does show up, you know that it's worth looking at. He's not showing coins every 2 seconds. Makes you feel better about investing because he does his due diligence. He does the research for you. All right, I got some articles really quick because I'm losing my voice. Ethereum impulse breakout will lead to 15K ETH price in 2025. Analyst predicts by May 2025. Really? Paradigm shift above 4K. I could see that. I actually really like this pattern as well. That looks great. Ooh, yeah, I think this looks awesome. I agree. All right, next. Czech government moves to exempt crypto held for 3+ years from being taxed. And they're doing it just in time. I like that they picked 3 instead of 4. So that way people can't, they have to, keep changing it up for the 4-year cycle. That's funny. Oh, this one was a big deal, too. China's MicroStrategy, Me-Too, which is a horrible name, by the way, hashtag Me-Too, anyone, sells all its Bitcoin and Ethereum, Asia Express, Asia's MicroStrategy, sold all of its 940 Bitcoin and 31,000 ETH, passing the title to Japan's Metaplanet with its 1,100 Bitcoin reserve. Hell yeah. Metaplanet is about to be the new king in China. That would be hilarious. Or Asia. My bad. Japan. Sorry, guys. And then this one, pause crypto activities, court docs. Really? Interesting. What's this about? Coinbase chief legal officer Paul Grewal claimed. Oh yes, I remember. Okay, okay. So this is not new. This actually happened already. Yeah. See, it's not just some conspiracy theory. It really isn't. The Fed was in bed with the banks. Trump's crypto czar is Solana bull and multi-coin capital investor. David Sachs is bullish on Solana and is among investors of Sol-related investment firm Multicoin Capital. Interesting. Hell yeah. Is that him? He looks like the most crypto boomer in the world. Look at that hair. This guy's got a better hairline than me. All right, that's it. No more articles. Oops. My nose is effed. I can't breathe. My voice is gone. Jim Kennedy said, I actually think I might average 4 to 5x from here. Hell yeah. That's the way to do it, man. That is the way to do it. Let's see. Did you guys smash the like button? We got 12 people watching. That's actually pretty good for how late it is. Philly said, OMG. There are sick Fs on YouTube celebrating United Healthcare's murder. I'm not going to speak on that. I am not going to speak on that. I'm not saying shit. Let's see. Bitcoin is at 99,406. All I'll say, I'm gonna speak on it. All I will say Alan, you said you lost your life savings in the Hawk Tuah coin? No, you did not. I hope you're joking. If you did, that's fucked up, and I feel horrible. Anyways, the United Healthcare CEO. I don't know if I'm not gonna sit here and say that somebody deserves to lose their life over whatever, because I have no idea. I don't know the situation at all. However, if I had ever been pushed to the point of murder like that, vigilante justice, me personally, it would have to have something to do with my child or my fiance. If somebody did something that prevented somebody that I love from receiving something important that caused their death, then I no longer have a reason to live. Or maybe, in my opinion, that other person that no longer has a reason to live, and maybe I take matters in my own hands. That's all I'll say. Not saying it's justified. I'm not going to say that I agree or disagree with it. I'm just going to say, when somebody is pushed to that level of extremism, there's a reason for it in their head. One of my favorite videos in the world, one of my favorite stories in the world. And this is a completely different scenario. I think we don't know the justification. We don't know the reasoning. We don't know anything. But one of my favorite things in the world, one of my favorite stories, I believe it's from the 70s or the 80s. This random dude, like, molested a child, and the dad was hiding outside the courthouse at a phone booth, not a phone booth, at like phones on the wall, and the guy was convicted, and he was being escorted by like one dude, and they were walking by, and as they're walking by, the dad is at the phone, and he turns around and he just pulls a gun out and shoots the guy in the head, and the guy drops dead. He shot him in the head, one shot, and then he surrendered. He's like, and he got justice for his child, and I fucking love that shit. And you know what? The judge didn't give the dad any time. He didn't even get in trouble for it. That shit makes me happy. Maybe I'm a psychopath. I don't know. I don't think that people should be touching kids. And if they do, I think that they deserve to get shot in the fucking head, too. So, sue me. I agree, Master Trollius. Dad got away with it. Not guilty. He is a fucking hero. He's a goddamn legend. I 100% agree. Fucking Giga Chad Dad. Bitcoin's getting a nice bounce off of the 98 level. It did not hit that liquidation, which is crazy. I'm quite surprised. ETH is turning green. Guys, we might have a green Saturday. I think we will, for sure. I gotta wake up early. Oh, this stinks. H-bar, surprisingly, I would say, well, I guess I don't want to say surprisingly, it closed green as hell yesterday. And today now, technically, in the charts at least, it's down. I don't know, the fact that Bitcoin ripped up above 100K, ripped down hard, and then just ate that up in no time, I think is huge. I don't think people understand how huge that is. What's going to make me happy is when that Me Too company that sold all their Bitcoin and Ethereum buy back, if they do that. And I'm sure they've made billions of dollars, so they probably don't give a crap. But if it goes to like 150 or 200K and then they buy like even just a little bit, the fact that they bought higher would be freaking hilarious. If it goes up to like 150K, 200K, and then it's like Me Too buys 20 Bitcoin to begin their DCA, that would be so fucking funny, because they emptied their bags. They didn't even keep a moon bag, which, by the way, can I just point out, that's just bad investing. That's pretty stupid. You always keep a moon bag. Everyone knows that. I don't know. I think it's funny. Master Trolley said, no, you're a normal human being. I'm far from normal, but that opinion might be considered normal. So thank you. And I appreciate you, Master Trollius. You are one of my people now. Alan said, you're not a psychopath, maybe just a sociopath. That too. I'm a narcissistic, sociopathic, bearded, bald Italian man. Billy said, JJ saw that video. Kid touchers need that kind of justice. I agree. If that father did get prison time, he would be a hero amongst the other inmates. Exactly. Hoff said that's what we need for 99K to flip into support. Exactly. Alan said, imagine being sucked into a black hole. That is what is happening to our reality. Spaghettification. Nice. I do like spaghetti. Bippity boppity boopity. I'm allowed to make racist Italian jokes because I am Italian. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, I want to show this too. Apparently, which I'm kind of glad I didn't watch this because this would have pissed me off. Apparently, yeah, yeah. Apparently, it was a draw. Apparently, it was a fucking draw between these two. Which, can I just point out? This motherfucker is jacked. Ben's look like he's got some arms. But this dude is jacked as shit. I'm going to go and watch this fight a little bit. What is this? Who did this? Damn, that's fucked up. I'm going to go watch this just because I want to see how it plays out, but I think that this is the most staged shit I've ever seen in my entire life. And you can call it defamation, but I'm going to tell you right now, this is satire, so kiss my ass. It's a parody. Life is a parody. Those fights are definitely a parody. Let's update our liquidation heat map really quick. Oh, let's do transparency time. I know John's not here, but let's do it because I'm kind of excited. We're at 349 subs, which is huge. And analytics-wise, if I go to the last 90 days, we are at 2,908.6 hours, watch time hours, which means when this finally catches up, the 5 days, because this is as of December 1st and it's December 7th today. When this finally catches up, I'm pretty sure we'll have enough watch hours to get super chats and stuff. So as long as we get to 500 subs within the next week or two, we will be golden. We will be good to go on monetization. And then the next goal starts, which is 1,000 subscribers and only 1,000 more watch hours, which is, I think that's going to be easy. I think the watch hours for the next goal is going to be easy. I think this 1,000 subs is going to be a little bit of a tall order, but we will make it work, guys. We're going to keep streaming every day. We're going to shield the stream. Oh, also, if anybody's interested, I did make a new hat in the merch store, the Evolution of Ghost Evolution hat. So, if you guys are interested in the merch, go check out the merch shop. It's pretty fun. If you guys have requests as well, join the Discord and show me your requests, and I'll see what I can do to make it work. I designed the Michael Saylor mugs specifically for Clint. So, you guys let me know what you want. I'll make it happen. All right, let's click through our coins again really quick. We got to update our liquidation heat map. That's right. We got 100, 461. And then we got 98, 890. Okay, so that moved down a little bit. Interesting. It'd definitely be interesting to see how the weekend plays out, considering this is the first weekend after Bitcoin broke $100,000 ever, which is pretty crazy. ETH looks like it might be, instead of this trajectory that I have laid out here, it might be doing more like this situation, which would be a little more bullish. Total 3, $1.11 trillion right now. We're looking for 1.13 to break. That is our current all-time high. I want to see this break, retest, and then blast. People are calling for like $4, $5, $6 trillion total 3, which would be crazy. Sol has been very, very choppy lately. Look at all this chop. And there's a lot of volume here too. It looks really good, volume-wise. So what are we looking at then? Volume-wise, this right here is comparable to this. There's just not as many big spikes right here. Actually, maybe I'm full of crap. It doesn't even look anything like that. I would actually call this and this similar. So maybe you're getting one of these, chop up, followed by further chop up. That's what I would like to see for a bullish scenario for Sol. Just continue to chop up. The problem is it broke all-time highs. So, and I think Sol is the first coin to do it since Bitcoin and SUI. So Sol might actually need to pull back to this support level and retest it. Yeah, everything else is pretty tame. XRP, H-bar might get a little pullback still. Yeah, SUI's looking great right now. I want to see SUI break above this this red line because that's setting up some bearish div right now, which isn't the end of the world actually. What I would like to see is this pressure cooker, which is our own. I'm gonna trademark that, the pressure cooker. So I would like to see maybe even do one of these, and then if it does that, I would want to see this kind of come down to here and then continue up. And then that, in my opinion, would lead to a huge pop. That would be like the largest scale pressure cooker we've seen. So we'll see what plays out. We will see. And again, there's no support ever been, like the price has never been this high. So it's got to build something here. It's got to do something in this area to build some volume, to then have that foundation to continue to the upside, which I mean, I guess it doesn't need to do that. The problem is if it doesn't, it's going to come crashing down later. Think about building a building, like up. You're building a skyscraper or a ladder, and you skip a few rungs. You just skip, and then later on, you gotta get down somehow. But there's no ladder rung, so you just gotta kind of jump, or fall, or like skip those, and you fall at least a couple of feet. That might be a really bad analogy. I just realized how fucked up that was. Super morbid analogy, JJ. Great job. Jumping off a fucking building. So, Caspa, I would like to see it break above this level. Is that the current high? No, it's been higher. But that does look like resistance. Okay. So, yeah, I need to see Caspa really break above here. Because that you got resistance here. It tried right here and failed. Tried right here and failed. Didn't even get close here. And then right here it tried and failed. Right here it's trying right now. Hopefully it succeeds. I'm going to make this red because it's resistance. Avalanche looks great right now. Potentially, Avalanche does this. It kind of it grows slowly, which is quite nice. Blows up, grows slow. Blows up, grows slow. Blows up. Maybe it's grown slow right now. That would not surprise me. Chainlink. I can't believe Chainlink did exactly what I drew. That's so ridiculous. That is so ridiculous. I guess once you stare at the charts for 4 years, you actually know what you're looking at. Who would have thought? Let's check the chats. Alan said, not crypto, but I bought 30,000 pennies at face value today from a local shop. $300 for $800 worth of copper. Nice. Problem is it's illegal to harvest that copper, I think. Bob said, hey, Zach. Hey, Zach Reactor. said XRP could hit 10,000. Do you think that could happen? No. No, I do not. Not unless they burn like 90% of the supply. $10,000 XRP is the most uneducated thing I've ever heard. You need to... Now, again, I guess that's rude. That's rude to say. If they burn majority of their supply, then 10,000 is not unreasonable. The problem is the supply. In order for XRP to be valued at $10,000 per coin, let me show you. And these people think that they're getting like trillions of dollars injected from the money market. That's not how that works. Let me just show you actually this. Let me show you market cap of. If you think XRP could flip Bitcoin, XRP would be $34 to reach a $2 trillion market cap. XRP would be $34. Do you think it could do 1,000 times more than that? That's how much money would have to be injected into XRP. Which is a little bit irresponsible to tell people. 30,000 is kind of insane. And unfortunately, people believe that because, you know, I believed all of those crazy speculative targets when I first got into crypto because I didn't know what a market cap was. The best thing that you can do is figure out what a market cap is and figure out how to do the math. Market cap of is a great tool, or you could just do the math yourself with CoinMarketCap. And you basically you take the price of the project and you multiply it by the supply, the circulating supply, and then you get the market cap. XRP, I believe, is inflationary, so they print more all the time. I could be wrong. It might be capped, but from what I understand, it's inflationary. Bob said, you don't think XRP can hit 1,000? No. 1,000 is more reasonable than 30. 30 is ridiculous. 10,000 is ridiculous. 1,000, it's still a little bit ridiculous. Like I said, if XRP had a $2 trillion market cap and flipped Bitcoin, it would be $34. But, again, the market cap would be irrelevant if they burn majority of their supply. If they burned 50% of their supply, it would only take them $1 trillion to get to $34. $1 trillion market cap. So the supply is the biggest thing in your price targets. You have to look at the supply. CT said Hippo, Sudang is a sweet coin and brother coin of Moodang. Check out how close Hippo chart looks before Moodang flew weekly chart. You said it's on SUI? So let's see. Let me go here. Here's what I'll do for you. You said weekly chart? Really? So before Moodang flew. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do ghost feed. I'm going to copy this pattern. That's not what I wanted. Ghost feed is the wrong tool. I'm going to do bars pattern and I'm going to copy this pattern. Copy. And then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to paste it on the weekly. It actually looks great too. Whoa, what the heck, Moodang? Oh my gosh. I wouldn't say it's before it flew. But I see what you're saying. It does look very similar. It's the same time frame though, I guess is the issue. There's your time frame. Okay, I see it. I like what you're saying actually. This is great. So you're looking for this. You're looking for a big fat move right there. I'm going to keep that a different color. Which is, this is not financial advice, guys. Or I guess it would be right here, my bad. So it's already a little bit behind on its timeline, but The fractal doesn't always have to line up perfectly. Let's shift it. So if this is what you were looking for, then it's a potential 158% move, which is pretty good. 168.2 million market cap versus 490. Okay, so yeah, it would be, I don't remember what I measured. 158%. That's a pretty decent spike if that happens. Hoff said, check out Aave. My order just got filled for sell at 296. Hoffs, don't you have to get to bed? I'm surprised you're up. I'm excited though. I'm excited. Damn. Look at that. Beautiful. What did I say? What did I say? I said Aave broke below this short-term trend line, and now it's resistance. It's resistance. It's resistance. I want to see it break above it. Test it as support, confirm that support, and then it's going to explode. It broke above it, tested it as support, confirmed the support, and then it exploded. And it exploded. Come on. Are you kidding me? Beautiful move. Beautiful move. Alan said, Bob, I don't know if it hits $10. It's got a bigger market cap than ETH currently does. Alan, here's what I'll say about that. XRP just flipped Sol. So, I feel like it's the biggest contender to flip ETH right now. It just out of nowhere flipped everything in the top 10 to get to number 3. And it doesn't show any signs of stopping yet. So, I'm not going to say it's possible, but it seems like it's possible right now. He said there's no need to melt copper pennies. They're more valuable as government issued. Purity guaranteed coins, also unlikely to be fake. No one would make fake pennies. You can melt coins legally for various reasons. Art projects, for example. No one will ever be arrested for melting pennies. I thought it was illegal to destroy U.S. currency, though. Philly said, dude, you said something was going to have a major pullback. Was it H-bar? You said a little while ago? JJ, stop XRPs and flipping Ethereum. I think it could. Alan said Solana is a shitcoin in my opinion. Ooh, we got some controversy in the chat. Guys, look how out of control my beard is right now. Yeah, that's sick. Hoffs, congratulations. What was I gonna go look at? I forgot. Oh, Philly said H-bar. He said he thinks I said H-bar was gonna have a big pullback. Are you sure I wasn't talking about SUI? Maybe I said that in passing. No, I think I was talking about SUI. Yeah, I said a small pullback would be $4 retest. This green line is support, so 391. Worst case scenario, I'm looking for like something like this. But I don't know if that's going to happen. This is just, and somebody asked me if I thought SUI was going to have a pullback, and if so, what it would be. So I gave them the scenario for if I thought it was going to have a pullback, I think that this is what would happen. I'm totally guessing here. Like, as you can see, it's blasted to the upside, and I just drew a line down here. That kind of mimics what happened before. So that's entirely dependent on the idea of this continuing this rising channel. If it breaks bullish out of that, which it very well could, everything has been, then it'll continue up, and then that pullback will never happen. So I don't know. I'm not going to advise anyone to take any trades, especially shorts, because I suck at shorting. Like, I'm horrible at it. Alan said, I think it's illegal to destroy Federal Reserve notes, but not coinage. Oh, okay. I did not know that. That actually makes a lot more sense. That makes a lot more sense. Especially because they have those crank things that smash pennies all the time at like SeaWorld and museums and stuff. I don't think all of those places are breaking federal law. So that actually makes sense. That makes sense. We looked at SUI, Philly. Calm down. It is super pumpy right now. It's sick. It's blowing up. I'm waiting for everything else to kind of start doing stuff. It's a little bit boring. Oof. Let's see. Yeah, Bitcoin dominance has been pretty tame tonight. We got 14 people watching. You guys smash the like button. Appreciate you guys for joining. 10 likes would be very much appreciated. We usually get to 10 likes every stream. We try to, at least. Let's see if the liquidation heat map has changed at all. Let's go check our watch list as well. Ooh, Splow's waking up a little bit. Heck yeah. Good morning. Splow. I still have all my Splow. I still have all my Splow. I think. I guess I better check, right? Wouldn't that be embarrassing? Oh, where's my Splow? Hello? Oh, thank God. Wait, what was that other one? Nami? They have a Nami here? Sweet Llama Nami? Really? Can I just swap any coin for any coin? Because that'd be sick. Oops. Right now, this was worth like 50 bucks at one point. It's not even worth one sweet. Oh no. Look at how high it went. Ugh. Heartbroken over this stinking coin. Nothing is doing amazing too. Look at nothing go. Ooh. Nice. Whoa. Dude, where the heck is JWaz Adventure? Monkey on Watermelon's flying right now. Up 75. Is that on our watch list? Why is this not on our watch list? Look at it go! What? What the heck is this? I don't know what this is. Oh, that's a repeat of the pattern. What? Dude. Dude. Yeah, I'm gonna scoot it. I'm gonna scoot it. Let's see if that's what happens. I don't know, man. This thing looks like it's about to hit 1 million market cap. Did it already? I think it did. It definitely did. It definitely did. Sick. That's so awesome. Hell yeah. Monkey on Watermelon for the win. Woo. Mow, mow, mow. Sweet. Okay, so soul memes seem to be waking up a little bit. And sweet memes. Is Akhead on our watch list? Why is this on our watch list? For real? I'm gonna remove it. Is that fucked up? I don't really care. Yeah. Yep. CT said cat dog looking nice in the 4-hour. This has been my low market cap DCA. Alan said, what kind of house do you want to buy with your crypto investments when your crypto investments pay off? Just a cute little family home. I'd be okay with any house. Alan said, do you know anyone who lost money overall in meme coins? Or is everyone up? I guess overall, I don't know anyone. Personally, no. Unless people lied. I'm sure a lot of people in the Discord have lost a crap ton of meme coins. I'm up overall, but I've lost my fair share of profits. But I've definitely, so I put in like $200, I think, and I probably cashed out like 6 or 7 in meme coins on Sol specifically. And that's just stupid small guys. Billy said he's got to take profits on SUI. Alan said, I feel like meme coins are kind of set up by AI to condition users' financial nihilism and collective harakiri. Could be. Cat dog. Let's go look at cat dog. This is probably gonna be my last one for the night, guys. Tomorrow's gonna be the same situation with the time. I'm not gonna be able to stream the close. Cat dog 2.2 million. Cat dog actually looks pretty decent right here. It really does. Over time, it's down, but it looks like a double bottom situation right here. It looks great. So he had a big run up. People sold off, but it's still holding, which is really good. So I guess you want to continue to see the strength, this higher low strength. And if it breaks that, I guess just be careful. But it doesn't seem like it can really go much lower than from here. It is 2.2 million market cap. But I like the concept of DCAing into it, because I don't think that these things ever really go away. They have communities, you know what I mean? I do kind of like it. So yeah, I would be looking for it to break this resistance level, because right now that's turned into resistance. So you want to see that break, retest, confirm bullish, and then continue to the upside. But Alan said, what if AI has set it up so everyone wins? That'd be amazing. That'd be so sick. Look at my I got wrinklies right here. I gotta get those out. It's gonna bug me. That's 2. Alright, I'm gonna call it a night. I'm a sleepy boy. So I appreciate you guys for tuning in to the late stream. 16 people watching. Thank you guys. Happy Friday. I'll join you again probably the same time tomorrow. It's gonna be pretty late. So, and then Sunday's gonna be up in the air. It's probably not gonna be as late on Sunday, but I don't think I'm gonna make it for the close. So I appreciate you guys for joining. Happy Friday, and I will see you all tomorrow. Good night.